Good morning, it's day 146 for hiking home for shelter on the PCT, the Pacific Crest Trail. And here comes my friend Beth Western, round in the bend. She's got some tourist hikers behind her. They're doing 4-day stretch. We were chatting with them earlier. And we're on our way up again. We're about halfway. We camped at about the halfway point. Just wanted to show you where we came from yesterday. Over that pass there and then down into Chinook Pass. I'm not sure if you can see, but there's a bit of the highway that I took pictures of yesterday down in there. So it's Monday, August 18th, I think. And we are feeling good, feeling strong. Got the shorty shorts on. So that's a sign that it's going to be warm today. It's a little cold right now, about 60 degrees, but it'll warm up. Hello, it's day 147 for hiking home for shelter on the Pacific Crest Trail. I'm Diddly, still diddling. One of these days I'm gonna get up early and shot Carol and Beth Western and be ready before her. The other day I had my pack on about 5 seconds before she did, and I was like, oh Carol, I'm really getting tired of waiting so long for you. It was a real hardy-har moment because she's always ready before me. So day 147, Tuesday, August 20th. I think I said yesterday was the 18th. It was the 19th. And today is the 20th. And I'm getting really excited because I have a special guest coming to visit me in Snoqualmie Pass, which is our next rest stop for the weekend. We're going to take a 2-day, a 00. And the reason I'm taking a full weekend plus half of the Monday is that I have a special guest coming to visit. And I'm going to keep you in suspense so that you'll keep watching and keep being aware of hiking home for shelter and talk about it with your friends and relatives and coworkers, because you never know who may need to see this video, become aware of the shelter in their community and avail of it in moment of crisis, or pass on the information about it to someone they know in a moment of crisis. And that's really what it's all about, folks. I want everybody to become familiar with their local shelter. You may not know where it is because the location is often confidential, but you should have their emergency contact number in your phone so that you can share it with somebody if they need it. So please, if you haven't done that already, sign the back of your license, your organ donor card, and get the number of your local shelter in your phone. And as Bob Barker would say, spade or neuter your pet. These are all sage bits of advice for you this morning in southern Washington as I head north, getting closer and closer to the Canadian border. I think I'll probably be there. I should be home. Everybody's asking me, when will you be home? When will you be home? And I said the end of September, but it looks like it's going to be about a week or so before the end of September. So probably around the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, somewhere around there. And I will be happy to see you all then. Hi there. It's still 147, day 147, and it's 6 o'clock p.m. It's an overcast afternoon, which is so welcome, and humid. And anyway, I didn't want to tell you about a weather report. I wanted to tell you why I'm about an hour behind Best Western, who's probably in camp by now, and I'm only 1.6 miles out, so I'll be there in, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Because you see the view right now, isn't that stunning? I don't know if you can see those mountain ridges in the distance, but just beautiful. And because I've hit 3 of these ridge walks that go over, up, and over, across, and then over and down the other side of a mountain, it means wide open cell phone reception. So I've just had a great chat with my mom, a great chat with our eldest daughter, Siobhan, who I just haven't been able to connect with for a few weeks, which is really, that is really emotionally painful when you just can't connect with family at all. And with my honey on the last ascent, because it was on the face of the mountain, I was able to talk to Gord the whole way up. So thanks for getting me up the mountain, honey. And I was just thinking that I wanted to say an overt thank you to all of you who have been in touch, who've answered the phone when I've called and been very interested and supportive in what I'm doing, and the issue of hiking home for shelter. But just a personal thank you that, talking to you, Siobhan and Mum and Gord, feeling the love over the phone. Like, I just noticed the way I'm walking is, I don't know, I feel a bit lighter. Love makes us lighter? I don't know, but it certainly makes me happy. And when I'm happy, there's a little lightness in my step. So I know there's a lot of you who say, well, I would answer if you called, but honest to God, I almost never get a signal. Like, we've been out since last Friday. It's Tuesday, and that is the first time I've been able to make phone calls, and that will be it probably till we get into Snoqualmie on this Friday. So and to my friends, my 2 Lauras, who both texted me today, and I really appreciate the love that you two have been sending me. And I can't start naming names because there are too many, but I just wanted to say, for those of you who are keeping in touch and making positive comments and watching the videos, please, please keep it up. It really, really helps keep me going. I appreciate it so much. Good morning. It's day 148 for Hiking Home for Shelter. It's Wednesday, August 21st, and I am one tired diddly For some reason last night I woke up to do a little bathroom run outside at 1:30 and I could not get back to sleep. I saw 2:30, 3:30, and 4:30. Because at 3:30 I started to get really hungry, and so I had a little snack. And speaking of hungry, I'm hungry now, but I can't have anything because we have to budget our food so that it lasts 2 more days till we get into Snoqualmie Pass. And you think, oh, well, why didn't you just bring more food? Because it weighs a lot. And when you leave town, 6 days prior, you think, oh, I have too much food. It weighs so much. But it's just heavy. And so now we're down to very specific amounts for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And snacks are minimal. And it's hard because both Carol and I have good appetites and we like to eat. Just a hiking tip, a backpacking tip. You think, you should arrive in town with 0 food. That's good. That means you brought the right amount. No, that's bad. You should actually always pack 1 day of food more than you need, just in case you get delayed by any length of time. And that's hard when you're hungry and you see that extra day of food and you can't eat it because it's for an emergency until the very last day and you're on your way into town. Then just go to town on it. Go to town, get it, see what I did there? We had a very wet start this morning. It didn't rain last night, but we had dew that just stuck to our tents, and the sun came up and then the sun went in the clouds and it got very misty and foggy. And so here's another tip for you. When your tent and fly are really wet and you've got to get going backpacking, you just grab one of your Ziploc baggies and stuff them in there, and then you take them. That'll keep everything else dry around them in the backpack, and then you take them out at lunch to dry them out. And that's, I hope, what we'll be doing. Hopefully the sun will come out. It's a very cold morning, even though I'm in my shorts. I'm hoping it'll warm up. We have lots of climb, so that'll probably help with that.